Let's start this broadcast with breaking news on talks between the visiting EU foreign policy chief Javier Solana and the Iranian officials. Sources close to the talks say both sides have welcomed common issues in the packages of proposals that both have presented each other to help resolve the standoff over Iranian nuclear energy case. Press TV has learned that both sides have agreed to continue discussions over the Iranian nuclear energy program based on the common issues in their packages. Sources close to the talks say this has opened the course of diplomacy over the Iranian nuclear energy case. Sources say both sides have agreed that Iran indicated its strategic determination to finalize its nuclear case by presenting its own proposals and also accepting the package of 5+1. Solana and Iranian officials have agreed that Iran's initiative to present its own proposals is a strategic approach to open a new course of talks on regional, economic, and nuclear issues. Solana arrived in Tehran earlier today to present the incentives package of the Group of 5+1 to Iran in an effort to help end the impasse in talks. We're hearing strong words from former Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. He's told protesters in Islamabad that President Pervez Musharraf must pay for his crimes.
I have been saying this since the February 18th election. You should honour the mandate of February the 18th, that you should heed the mandate of the people and go wherever you want to go.
Sharif said he has been pushing for Musharraf to quit, and a simple trial just would not do for the nation. He wants Musharraf to be tried for treason. Pakistani lawyers have organized what they call Long March and are rallying support for their cause. They want judges sacked by Musharraf during last year's state of emergency to be reinstated immediately and without any conditions. The Iraqi Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki has made his strongest criticism yet of the U.S. proposed Status of Forces Agreement known as SOFA. If accepted, the pact would allow U.S. troops to stay in Iraq for years to come. But speaking in Jordan, Maliki said the deal was unacceptable and that talks had reached a dead end. The criticism comes amid not only domestic protests against the pact, but also worldwide skepticism over the real intentions of Washington by proposing the deal.
The economy of Iraq, which means its oil resources, the economy of Iraq must be open to a foreign investment, privileging American investors. That's brazen imperialism, saying we invaded you so that we can control your country and so that our corporations can have privileged access to your resources.
A magnitude 7 earthquake has left 6 people dead and several others missing in northern Japan, where there are 2 nuclear plants. Authorities have said a small amount of radioactive water has leaked at a storage facility in one of the 2 nuclear power plants, but they've dismissed worries over the issue. Meanwhile, Japan used the world's first earthquake early warning system when the tremor hit. The warning system gave the quake zone residents a few seconds to prepare for the quake. Japan is one of the most quake-prone countries in the world. Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe has warned that war veterans could be ready to take up arms if he loses this month's presidential runoff. His call referred to soldiers that Mugabe himself commanded in Zimbabwe's liberation war against the British rule. Zimbabwe police have already arrested Changarai 4 times on charges of violating electoral law. The Zimbabwe government is also accusing another senior member of the MDC, Tendai Biti, of treason.